am I doing, you guys?
Shake that booty.
Make it clap.
Episode 84 of Flavourful Reviews.
Approximately.
Yeah, hopefully.
Anyways, Buns, how is this?
Pretty good since you came into the picture.
Nick?
You know. Doing pretty good. How you doing?
I'm good. I've been playing Fire Emblem. Yeah.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Game.
That
Such
game's
a good
awesome.
game.
It's a good
Anyways,
series.
moving on to books. Fearless Defenders. This is not like the old Defenders with Doctor Strange and
Assortment of kooky characters.
After a while, people are just gonna run out of names for teams,
I
so we
agree.
just gotta throw in adjectives in front
So
of it.
this one features sweet black exploitation. What's her name?
Misty
Mountain or something. Like,
Oh yeah. like
Misty Knight.
The dwarves.
Misty Knight. So she's all like, girl, you jive turkey.
At no
It's pretty
point
much.
does she say
No,
But
I'm
pretty
kind of with. I read between the lines and like that was.
And like the amount of jive turkeys thrown in. Wow. Anyways, and then Valkyrie comes, and they fight a couple of like Vikings,
like Asgardian grave site apparently. On Earth.
which was pretty cool. And
They
Yeah,
fight
like,
zombies. They fight Vikings.
The
And
general
zombies.
conceit of everything happening is fine.
Yeah.
Like that's fun. I don't know.
but yeah, the writing, like I mean, it just didn't grab me. Just didn't bring me in.
No.
Yeah. The writing itself isn't exciting.
I don't
The
know
story's
if it's like,
not exciting.
maybe it's the characters I don't care about. But
Yeah, that could
Mhm.
be it.
But like, a book should always strive to make you care about the characters,
That's
even
true.
if it's like the
That's
first
true.
issue of something, and you know that's the whole point of a new series.
Yeah.
Make you care.
I didn't
Didn't
find
do it very good.
I don't know. Like the best part about the book, I guess, was the action stuff, and the action wasn't that great.
it was cool, and they're
It
fighting
was
those-
okay.
They're fighting those Nords.
Yeah.
Yeah, Nords.
Yeah.
Get tingling. I apologize.
And yeah, and then the
Right
scientist just like kisses the Valkyrie.
That
Yeah,
was,
like,
I
I
know.
don't like these little asides. Like they
Interesting.
introduced the doctor, she's like she watched Indiana Jones, so that's fine. That's why she's into archaeology.
So,
I guess. I
It's
don't-
just like, literally, they're in the middle of fighting. Just like, wow, you really Valkyrie? Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
okay,
It's like,
it's fine.
I don't know if most people
Yeah.
make out on the first meeting,
Although, you
or
remember-
in the middle of fighting zombies.
You remember Goddess is pretty much exactly the same as that.
Yeah.
Remember that? Where they're
There was a little more like back and forth before they,
and a
kissed.
little bit more booby pressing.
Yeah, wasn't that
Yeah.
the whole point though? Isn't that the draw? I don't think the draw of this book is lesbian.
Is
Yeah,
this
that's
still a
true.
thing
That's
where
true.
like girls kiss and people are like, oh, ooh, this is racy. I don't know if I can.
Ooh, you guys!
I
Got a
gotta
little
put this
steamy in
down.
here.
I am done. I
This
can't
definitely
handle it.
deserves the teen rating.
Yeah,
So are you picking up issue 2? No?
definitely not.
Boring bad
And
dialogue.
Also not. Up next we have Ultimate Spider-Man. This is the beginning of the Venom Wars. And so basically...
It's one big fight scene with Venom
Yeah,
and Spider-Man.
it's a really well done fight scene.
I liked it.
Venom's like, I gotta kill Spider-Man just because that's what I do.
Because I'm like the darkness, he's the light. I don't like light. It scares me.
I am made of goop.
Yeah, so he
tentacles?
basically,
I like the
there's like
goopies.
rumors going around that Miles Morales' dad is Spider-Man, so he goes to him, he's like, yeah,
Yep, it's like 2 chains. Flip him.
flips all tables, and then Miles is like, yeah, take my Spider-Man.
Take this spider goop.
Oh no, cakey, Sarga.
Just goop on him.
Wow.
I apologize, everyone, the camera's been turning off, we've done this like 4
This
times.
joke's been repeated many times.
We're living in Groundhog Day right now.
By the way, I didn't check up on that. Did Martin Willie see his shadow?
It doesn't matter.
Winter's coming.
So, Brian Michael Bendis, still awesome as Spider-Man. Despite this is all like a fight scene, I still enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
It's a really well done fight scene.
And Venom looks so wicked.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
he's just like,
He's jacked and his like
amazing.
goopy and
He
stuff
looks-
falling off.
It looks like he should be top heavy, yet that's kind of what makes him
Yeah.
impressive.
It's cool.
And he's just made of tendrils and
He
stuff.
almost looks like Scotty Young's Venom that he did on a cover for Spider-Man.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's really good.
Okay.
It's really good. Yeah, I don't know. If you've been following Ultimate a little bit,
Yeah.
does it meet up to the level?
It's been interesting to see this new Venom. I didn't read like the previous Brian Wood.
Yeah, I stopped
On
like
Spider-Man.
United We Stand arc.
So like I don't know how he did it the first time, but I like this Venom.
Yeah, I like
Pretty
it.
cool.
And then like he uses the Venom touch on him, and he's like, "Oh, what'd you do to me?" And he like dies.
Makes it sound like that's Venom's move. The
Yeah.
Venom touch.
He's like the mandible claw.
He's like
but-
Venom fan. It's like Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
I think that should be a thing in comics a little more. They have like a power
Names?
move and then
Yeah.
they say it every time they do it.
And it does
like
the,
in animes and stuff.
Yeah.
Especially with the echoes.
How do you do echoes in your comic? You can't.
I don't know, you put like...
I'm just
Looks
saying
like
in
Shrine
general,
books.
it's awesome. How they do it in animes. How they just echo like that.
I don't know.
That's a good point.
I talk to these manga men.
Because it's cool.
That's
It's
true.
just cool stuff.
That's true. So, are you interested in the Venom Wars? Are you gonna like pick up more? Or?
Like I really like all the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. I just stopped reading it for a while. Maybe
True.
I'm interested.
I'm not gonna lie. I actually draw this book. Last issue. I was a little
You dropped it like last issue, like literally. Dude. Finally, we got Snapshot by Andy Degel and Jock. The most dramatic of names, Jack.
The most
All right,
protective of
okay.
names.
First off, let's talk about Jock. You know how awesome his art is.
I'll agree.
Done. Moving on.
Noted. Very good art.
It's
Check.
so good. Like it's
Check.
all black and white. This is what I want black and white stuff to do. Like
Yeah.
when I first saw it, Walking Dead, I was like, this could have been colored, but then they just like photocopied it, and then that's it.
They kept
So,
photocopying
yeah,
to
like-
degrade the quality.
With black and white, I don't like gray tones. Do not.
Well, that's
No.
It seems pointless.
I
It
don't
seems
know.
pointless.
Depends.
I don't know.
But I mean,
this- yes,
sometimes
this
you
is
need
fair.
different kinds of shading to like
But that's
And then they
what
do
you
report-
did. Just black and white. Just black and white. Black,
black and white, black and white.
all right, so Andy Diggle. So it takes place in a comic shop, more or less. And as a
Yeah.
comic book worker, I was a little offended about the dialogue. No, I'm joking. At the beginning, I was like, "Yeah, comic people don't talk like this," but
I will admit the dialogue went
You-
between like being like natural and just being like weird, like yeah, let's have some
Yeah.
kooky jokes, one-liners. Ho.
yeah, pretty much.
Let's get back to the actual story.
Shut up!
What do we
cool.
need to summarize the
Yeah.
whole thing?
So a guy
Well, we
finds
should talk about the conceit of the book.
Guy finds a phone, has a
Yeah,
dead
dude.
body on it. He's like, "Oh, what the f?"
Oh my god, dude.
And then a guy comes to the comic shop with a gun, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill you."
I'm gonna show you this gun so you have enough time to run
Yeah.
away. It's like,
And then the guy's like,
yeah.
"Oh, screw this!" Runs to the police. And then the police are like, "Ooh, you found a dead guy." Then the guy on the phone shows up. He's like, "Hey man, that's my phone, though."
Thanks for
This is
finding
a
it for me.
misunderstanding.
Yeah.
Later.
And then they're like, "Hey, let's go to the house for the phone, whatever."
Just, give it back. I don't know.
And for some reason,
This is dangerous. Goes there, guy with guns there. That was dumb.
That wasn't a very good
literally
decision.
kills his best friend. I was like, "That's amazing."
Yeah.
Like the fact that this guy is dead. I'm like, "That's amazing."
Yeah, it's amazing.
I don't know. I thought that was really cool. No talking, no nothing. Just woof, and you're like, "Yeah, dead. He's dead."
Definitely, it's a story that that grabs you in.
I
You could
agree.
almost imagine yourself going through that.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Oh.
Except for the going back to the apartment. I was like,
Well,
"Nah."
that's
I
just
don't
like
know, like,
you
it's a
watch
setup.
any movie and they
Yeah.
do something dumb. You're like, why did you do
It's
that?
like, oh, this is convenient. Now the story may continue.
Obviously,
and
the
happen.
dude's
But, yeah,
there. Obviously.
certain things need to happen for this story to occur, and that's completely fine.
You picking up issue 2?
I probably will.
Whoa.
It's cool.
I'm considering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different enough. It's not like anything I'm reading right now, so
Yeah.
I mean, might as well see.
Man,
Image
see where
did
it
it
goes.
again.
you know it's good when we got none of this. Eh?
Pretty much.
Basically.
I have no criticisms, really, of any.
The guy died. It's amazing.
Guy's dead, isn't dead, dies. It's a good book.
Yikes.
He did it. He did it.
Best
Um,
review.
All right, so we've reached the end of this house.
Another episode.
But we got some responses to our questions last week, which
Yeah.
was
The creation bombs.
Creation Bomb.
Ah, okay.
What would you be? That was a test buttons you have failed.
I
Yeah.
passed. I
Yeah,
still failed.
barely.
Cool.
Hey, I still made the question.
This gentleman, Charlie Vang, said, "I want to turn into a zombie and, like, do zombie stuff and be all zombie and shiz." Charlie Vang, be a zombie. You could be anything you want.
That's one.
That's a beautiful
Well,
message.
Right?
That's beautiful.
This gentleman, terribly bad at arts, says, "Buns, armpit, hair bear." Buns, do you
Is
have
that like-
hairy armpits or
Maybe.
nice?
Is it just
I have
like a bear made out of Buns' armpit hair?
Yeah,
That's
I don't
amazing.
Even know.
Yeah,
That's good.
I'd fight that.
Good on you.
Just the fact that it's my hair.
Specifically your
Unless
armpit
it's like,
hair.
unless it's like a bun, like a moldy bun that has hair.
That would.
This gentleman here, Evan Grice, says cheetah piranha. Try messing with a cheetah piranha, right? It's
That's
fast
pretty.
and it kills
On
you.
land and sea, you can't out. The only thing it needs is the flying.
It's
Like
gonna
it'll
kill
be
you.
the ultimate predator.
Just gonna kill you. This guy wants to be this D Shawa 98 wants to be a Tiger Ricky.
Oh.
Yeah, girl.
Is that an account made up? Yeah.
Ha.
No, it's not. Ooh, striped shirt lesbians wants to be a T-Rex with orangutan arms because that's unstoppable. Can you imagine? That'd be amazing.
Now it's the most deadly creature on the world.
Especially-
now that it can like
yeah.
just slap things.
Especially if it's like to scale, so its arms are like gigantic.
Yeah.
It's like amazing.
That's cool.
No, it actually has just regular orangutan arms, so
Yeah.
they're not much bigger.
Yeah,
than
they're
the T-Rex's
they're
arms.
actually smaller than the T-Rex arms.
This flaming jelly bean, we got a lot of good comments this week. I'd want to become a cyborg lion James Earl Jones eagle crossover. I would fight crime in my homeland of various Target parking lots and jungles. It'd be pure majestic. Man, there's a Target opening up here. I
Yeah,
really hope this
we could
cyborg
use-
lion James Earl Jones eagle shows up. That'd be amazing.
I-
I'd be like, James Earl Jones! He'd be
We
like,
would,
you're a mean one. Did we go through this?
Yeah, we
It's not James Earl Jones.
Oh, yeah.
And finally, Tesla165 says, I turn into God to disprove Charles Darwin's theories and, like, be like, suck it, biznitch.
And he would do so by evolving.
I made
was
that
gonna-
comment
yeah,
too. I made
I
that
was just gonna
comment.
go if no, my job.
Charles Darwin would die.
Yeah.
So, new question for all you guys. Female team up. Who would you like to see team up? And what would they fight? Perhaps, like, more jive-ass turkeys, I think?
Yikes.
I would like to actually see turkeys with afros and like headbands. Just
How
as,
about
like,
they fight
enemies in a book?
the borders of race?
Hmm. So, who would it be?
Take
though?
down the
It'd be
boundaries.
It'd be like She-Hulk and, like, Elektra. Just cuz. Just cuz.
Yeah.
Catwoman and, like, Tygra. It's an all-cat team. They just drink milk all day, I don't know.
I'd be fine with that. They just hang around their apartment drinking
Just like,
sausages.
just like twerk.
Wow.
Get back
Anyways,
at work.
So, answer that question, and we'll see you guys all next week for episode 85. Whoa, of this house. 1, 2, 3. Flavorful sauce.